Hi, welcome back to another video. Thank you for watching. Today I want to talk about a very important topic I see many business owners struggling with and many new businesses, existing businesses, which is basically how to set up a marketing budget. So that applies for a new business and an existing business that wants to pivot and restructure the budget. There's so many platforms, there's so many places you can put your money at, and every business owner, you want to obviously make sure that you put your money at the best place where you're going to get the best return, highest return. And with so many platforms out there, how do you structure a budget? First of all, overall, how much you can allocate towards marketing. Second of all, how much with once you've decided on the budget, how do you determine for every platform how much you're going to put? So here's a few different steps to break down before deciding on a budget, and hope this will help you get some clarity. So first of all, determine your business goals. What are your business goals? Who are you trying to attract? Are you trying to do online sales? Are you trying to do to bring in traffic to your store? Are you trying to do both? Are you trying to build a brand awareness? What are you trying to do? What is your goal? Once you're going to have your goal clear, you're going to be able to identify where you can spend more of your marketing budget based on what action will bring the result that you're looking for in your goal. That's number one. Number two, if you're already an existing business or if you already have past experiences for running other businesses, assess your past experience or assess other your existing or other businesses experience, meaning see what's already working, what's not working. Even you can go a step further and talk to friends or anyone else that has a business in that industry or anything close, or anyone that has something with the goals that you have, and you can see where they're spending their money, where they're getting better results in the short term and the long term. Assess other or past marketing experiences. Number three, determine your target audience. Who is your client? Where do you find this audience? Who's your target audience? Where are they? Are they online? Are they watching TV at night? Are they watching TV in the morning? Are they listening to radio? Are they listening to podcasts? Are they doing all of the above? Do they go to parties? Who is your target audience? Determine who they are, and then where are they? Where can you find them? Where do they spend most of their time? That will definitely be where you're going to want to put most of your effort in spending your marketing money. Then research all marketing channels. That's something you can do yourself or get a consultant or get a marketing agency to see all marketing channels out there. Online, offline, new stuff. Like you always want to be ahead of the game and see, new platforms that are coming out, but you also don't want to lose yourself and go all over the place. So you want to stick to something that you want to make sure that it's relevant, stay ahead of the game, but don't just get too spread out so you lose focus. Then set a budget. Once you've determined your target audience, once you've determined your goal, you've analyzed a little bit of your past experience or other business owners' experiences. You've determined who your target audience is. You've determined all the marketing channels out there and what will work best for you. Then set a marketing budget. Now that is the $1,000,000 question. How do I set a budget? So first of all, know the cost of getting results for every channel or platform. So let's take an example. If you want to create content and you figured out that your audience is an audience that watches TikToks or they're on social media, you need to create content. So figure out how much it's going to cost you to create the content to be relevant plus, meaning now you can always go more aggressive, less aggressive, but to be active, to be out there daily, see what it's going to cost you. Either to have someone in-house or to hire a third-party agency that will do that work for you. Then, let's take another example. If you want to run paid ads and you figured out that your audience, if you're a service business or anything else that you need to run paid ads to get leads, traffic, or calls or conversions, speak with an expert, unless you want to do the research and figure it out by yourself, the basics. See what it's going to cost you to get X amount of conversions. Now, how do you know how many conversions you want? That's up to you. You make a number how many conversions you need for your business to run and grow. Once you have determined that number, now you know how many conversions you need. See how much you need to spend to get that amount of conversions. That's how you set how much you need to spend on paid ads. Now, if there's a few platforms that you want to spend that paid ad, the paid ads on, then see where you know you have the highest confidence you can get your conversions. If it's Google, TikTok, Meta, Snapchat, Yelp, any other platform, depends what you do, where you can get the most guaranteed and highest quality service results, and then go to the one after, then go to the one after, and then don't spread yourself too much. My recommendation is always when spending money on online platforms, you shouldn't go for more than three or four maximum, unless you just really have extra money to spend. But in the beginning, so you shouldn't spread yourself too thin, so you can really be effective and not go too far. Um, then the sixth rule is monitor and adjust. Look at data, look at data, look at data. Why am I saying this a few times? Because so many business owners, when I speak to them, tell me upfront, hey, how much do I need to spend, do you think, to get X amount of results? We can all project. Even Meta themselves can project, and they'll tell you 3 to 18 leads per day. Thank you. I can predict better than that. Why is that? Because there's never a better way to measure, to know how much you're going to actually get in results until you do something. You have your own data based on all your sets of facts that you work with. And then you can determine, in order to move forward, how much you need to spend. Maybe turn off this campaign, maybe turn on that campaign, maybe spend more here, maybe spend less there, maybe try something new that you haven't tried because nothing that you're doing is working, or maybe hire an expert because by yourself it's not working out, or maybe get a coaching session. There's so many things you can do to learn, once you have data, how to move ahead. Until you don't have your data, which usually takes about 2 months from when you start actively doing things on a daily basis, to have enough data points to know how to pivot. It could happen faster, absolutely. Could it take longer? Absolutely. That's usually the sweet spot that I've seen, that you have enough data to determine how to move forward, how to grow your budget. So let's say, when I'll take an example. Last week I spoke to someone that he does roofs in San Francisco. He was asking me, he's just starting his online advertising. How much should I spend between mainly Google and social media? I told him, listen, let's set a budget the first month after looking on the basics that he needs. There's also a minimum you need to spend to be relevant. I'd say put on Google 1500 per month, on Meta another 1500 per month. This will be for the first month. Now, will you get business calls every day? Most likely not. Will you not get anything? Also, most likely not. Will you get some messages, some calls, some traffic? Absolutely. Is there a high chance you're going to get business out of that? Most likely, yes, from my experience and from what I see every single day. But the most important thing you're going to get out of that is data. The data that you need in order to know how to move forward. How much do you actually need to spend every month in order to reach results? Because if that $1,500 got you X amount of leads, X amount of calls, X amount of messages, etc., then you know that in order to achieve your goal of having, let's say, 10 incoming calls and 10 inbound lead forms filled out every single day, you need to spend X amount of money. Now, here you got how you put together your budget. Now, you know how to put together your budget. Hope it was helpful. Looking forward to see you in the next video. If you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe, like, share with me any other topics that you want me to talk about. I will have other guests coming up in the next couple of weeks. We're going to dive deeper into specific niches of marketing. Love to see you all. Thank you for supporting. See you soon.